Manu joining me live. Manu, Raju covering this on the Hill. You've been speaking to people on the Hill. Of course, the big question, and it is early, it's only 48 hours into this. Are you hearing anything new about openness there to the president pushing a nominee forward?
Short answer, no, Jim.
All resistance.
All resistance. But, it is sort of conceptual right now because we don't actually have a nominee yet. So we'll see how the Republican rhetoric shifts, assuming that the White House issues a nominee who could potentially win some Republican support. Now, I had a number of conversations with Republican senators today, two of whom are on the Judiciary Committee, Lindsey Graham of South Carolina, Orrin Hatch of Utah. Both of them believe the president should wait till next year, like Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell, but neither of them fully ruled out supporting anybody. But they also made it very clear it'd be very hard to support any sort of nominee. Now, Lindsey Graham, he backed Elena Kagan, Sonia Sotomayor, but he said it'd be very difficult for him to support anyone this year. He cites the changing of filibuster rules, which poisoned the well.
The nuclear option.
And obviously election year politics. And he says that probably the only consensus nominee right now is Orrin Hatch. So I don't think Orrin Hatch is going to get the nomination anytime soon.
A lot of focus, a lot of attention has been focused on Republican senators who are running in blue states, particularly states won twice by President Obama. But you already have some of them coming out now saying that they don't want a nominee.
That's right. That's been sort of an interesting development over the past day. Pat Toomey of Pennsylvania in a very difficult race. Kelly Ayotte of New Hampshire also in a difficult race. And Ron Johnson of Wisconsin. All three of them have said we should wait until next year. Now, I should caution, they're not saying we should not have a vote whatsoever. We should not have hearings whatsoever. They're not saying we definitely are going to oppose no matter who is proposed, which all goes to the basic point that Senate Democrats who I have talked to really want the White House to nominate a consensus nominee or someone who could get some Republican support to put them in a difficult spot. Harry Reid, the Senate Minority Leader, I was told, talked to the White House and said we should get a nominee who would sort of make Republicans squirm, put them in a difficult political position.
So it's not an easy no vote.
So it's not an easy no vote.
Okay, we've already heard Senators Rubio and Cruz say President Obama should not get the chance to nominate Scalia's replacement. So this clearly coming into the presidential race, as we well know. Cruz vowed to filibuster a nomination to the Senate floor, but Cruz is also using a Supreme Court vacancy to attack one of his rivals. Tell us how this is going to play out as the race goes forward.
You already sort of saw that play out even on Saturday night, the Saturday night's debate going back and forth right after, in the aftermath of Scalia's death.
I know. Senator Kasich was the only one who said, listen, he's just passed away. Let's take a moment.
Yeah, but Trump even said to Cruz, look, you supported John Roberts. You pushed John Roberts. Of course, John Roberts upheld the individual mandate, and Cruz turning around saying, you're going to support liberal justices. This makes the issue so real in the presidential race. So we'll see how voters react now that this will actually have a major impact.
Could you have picked a more divisive issue to inject into an already divisive election?
Right.
Manu, Raju, thanks very much.